Normally, you're the kind of person that has a bubble and a bounce to your step. And yet lately, you've been feeling a certain sense of heaviness that's just not you. Or you've been told that, complimented even, that your smile just lights up a room. Well, what's happened to your smile? You feel dreary and dark, and it's not the weather. Or you're the kind of person that's positive and optimistic, like glass is full, more than half full. And yet you find yourself snapping at people for no reason and being sarcastic, even pessimistic. Like you ask yourself, what's with that? I know how uncomfortable it feels when your joy goes missing. And it's like, what do you do? It's no fun, right? Because you're the kind of person that when you go to your favorite coffee shop in the morning, you talk to folks, you smile, you have a good time. And then when you go to the place where you work, it takes you a couple minutes to get to your office because you're saying hello to everyone, you're chatting, wishing them a good day. And then you go into your office and oh, you love that space because you created it that way with the colors and the way it's arranged and your plants and photographs and even flowers. And then somehow you find that you skip the coffee shop. You just put blinders when you walk into your office, hardly say hello. And when you go into your space, it you see it, but it doesn't give you that sense of well-being, contentment. And you don't know, you can't put your finger on it. Like, what is it? Oh, yes. I can so know what you're feeling because it's like years ago, I worked at Walt Disney World and it's billed as the happiest place on earth, right? But when I went out on stage too many days, I'd literally have to paint a smile on my face because even though I was surrounded by, the colors and the music and the foliage and the plants and the smiling people and all these wonderful fun things to do and chat about and people were happy, it hurt to smile. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Katherine Walters, and I'm an intuitive ignition catalyst. And I help mature, conscious professional women who have experienced things like this and are wanting to redefine their lives on their own terms. So let me ask you a question. How do you feel inside in those moments when your joy seems to have gone missing? Dissatisfied? Discontented? Lost? Confused? Unhappy? Put a 1 in the comments if you felt any of those or something similar. Well, what I have learned from working on myself and also with working with many clients over the years is that there are 3 essential components that you want to keep in mind so you can stop yourself from falling into that rabbit hole of the blahs. And the number one thing, or the first thing, is to make joy a priority. Make joy a priority. And what this means is when you make joy a priority, then you are literally saying to your angels and divine ones that work with you, hey, come on in. I'm a happy camper. Come on down. And they surround you because they want to share. They want to be with you when you're in that state of delight. Now, it's not that they're going to abandon you when you're not, but boy, you'll get even more surrounding you. They want to share in the fun. The second is to be in the moment, in the present. Because when you allow yourself and are there, then what happens is that the universe and your angels, then they can download you with support and information that you need that will help you feel joyful, but will help you live your life. And the more you're in the present moment, you can not only receive the downloads, but you can also open to the possibilities of spontaneity and more joy coming into you in each moment because you'll notice it. And the third essential component is to savor what sparks your joy. Savor what sparks your joy. Because when you relish in those things, in those moments, in those that give you joy and you let them nourish you and fill you up to overflowing, then you expand your ability, your capacity to receive and also to experience even greater pleasure, even more joy. And so the universe and you, everything around your whole auric field, your light, every part of you and your physical body, but all of you will light up and you'll shine and sparkle and shimmer, and that just attracts even more joy, more contentment, greater well-being. So to put all of this together, when you make joy a priority, when you're in the moment and you savor the sparks of joy that are in your life, then instead of feeling dissatisfied, discouraged, discontented, lost, or confused, instead your life becomes like a moment upon moment upon moment of joy. So you're basically having a string of beads or a strand of pearls of joy. So if you're the type of person that is fed up with feeling disappointed and you're asking, is this all there is? And you really want to feel good? Or if you are sick and tired of having too many blah, flat days in a row and you want to put an end to that? Or if you are just exhausted from feeling this heaviness that you've been carrying around, and instead you want to feel light and free and just open to everything that life has to offer. And yet you're secretly embarrassed because you are usually happy and the one that helps other people smile. And yet you can't even paint a smile on your face with your lipstick. Then we need to talk. Because I know, dear ones, I know you've listened to podcasts and recordings, you've done guided meditations, you've meditated yourself, you've listened to music that's uplifting, and yet you're not feeling it. It doesn't seem to be coming back. And we need to talk because we get into a conversation and we'll see what's blocking your joy. And if my intuitive ignition program can help to light you up again. So the link is below. Simply click on it and we'll have a conversation to help you bring back your joy. Love and blessings until I see you again. Namaste.